Good morning, Minecraft fans. I am Brickwise. Today, we're going to do our first stream of this world. Now, if you watched episode 0 on the Brickwise YouTube channel, you saw me look at 4 worlds. I know I said 5 at the time. This was the first one. And there's 3 villages right nearby. None of them are abandoned. There's one right behind me here, one right behind me here, and one you can't see over the mountain over there. There's also a ruined portal back here. And I've been actually playing in this world for a little bit, as you can see from right now. So I'll show around a little bit, and then well, we'll play a little bit. So I've got a house being built up there. It's mostly a copper design, but we'll take a closer look at it. And well, hope you enjoy. Oh, and in case anyone was wondering, if you did see that first one where I died trying to get a trident, I did actually start the seed over, so that way I wouldn't have any deaths in this world. So I don't have any deaths. My son's been playing with me quite a bit, and he also doesn't have any deaths. He's 5. He stays pretty good though. I did buy 1 cactus from a wandering trader, and because I had found some emeralds in the village over there, and I've turned it into quite a few. I need to do more, and at some point make an automated farm. All this random redstone around is from my son making trails. And I've got a little tree farm over here. Little tip too, in case you weren't aware, if you... Oh, he left a tree floating. Anyway, if you do see these nice little bees here, I like to grab flowers when I first start out, and then where I'm gonna live, I place a bunch of them around. It's getting dark. Oh, there's the 3rd town over there. And, you know, if you grow trees, if you grow these oaks in this type of biome, you'll randomly get a beehive. So I've got 2 beehives over here just from growing trees. The bees are all packing it in for the night, so I'm gonna take a quick detour to do that. I have my bed right here. Alright, so that is one tip. So you have, you can grow the oaks, they randomly get the beehives. Nice. I also like to, as I'm going around the world, pick up trees that are not from where I'm at, and then I can grow them. So I've got 3 different types of trees here. I've got my spruce, I've got my birch, and I've got my oak. This is the little tree guardian here that my son built. Alright, so I've got my mines down here. I'll show you all that in a second. A creeper blew us up, and blew me up, and so I made a little pond. I don't have any lily pads yet, but I'm working on getting some books, because, well, I have a diamond pickaxe, but no fortune on it yet, so I don't want to get more diamond. That's the end of that sentence, or the end of that thought. So I'm getting a little, as much of this as I can. I've got a little wheat farm started here as well. Also a pumpkin, I think. Looks like a pumpkin. Hopefully that'll grow up soon. My son's got a bunch of cats. that happens. Need to make this farm, of course, much bigger. So here's the house. So basically what we have here, bottom floor, and I wanted to go big for my first house. If you saw my previous one, my previous series, I had a very small house from the beginning, but I wanted to go big for the house. So I've got 2 stories and an attic. I'll show you the inside, and then anyway, I'll show you the inside in a second. But 2 stories. The second story, my son and I had decided to. It's very open. There's nothing really in here yet, except for getting things together, building the main house, and then each side it's basically identical. Each side has its own stairs to the second. This is my son's bedroom. Made himself an anvil. Stuff he's got right here. He's got an extra obsidian, 10 blocks of lapis. Throw this in the smelter for him. And make a couple of these. And then top here is going to be the attic. So this will have the roof above it. There's going to be a couple of, what do they call them? Gables, I think, on each side of the roof. I think on this side I might put 2. On this side I might put 1. But no, there's not going to be any windows in the main walls here. Then I haven't dug out the basement quite yet, but that's going to be my next task. I might actually even do some of that right here. But each side has a place for basement to dig down into. I'm not going to do excuse me. I'm not going to do walls on copper walls in the basement, but that's going to be dug out soon enough. Part of the neat thing I think on this is going to be how this starts happening to the walls. Eventually it'll all be copper, or be green, of course. I don't think we're going to wax any of it, but I guess we'll see. But I need a lot more copper. I might make the roof out of something else, but initially it was going to be copper as well. I think we'll see on that. And then show you quickly into the mine. But as this is episode 1, I know there's a lot that's already done. But I do just want to say a couple quick things here, starting out. One of the nice things about getting a tree farm up front, not just for building houses, as you can see, I put kind of the supports on either side. The floors are all wood and whatnot. But a couple of things, especially with now the fact that they have these, if you're going to have a wooden house, or any wood on your house, whether it's the roof, whether it's the walls, anything, you want to put a lightning rod away from your house. Once I have the roof built, I'll put it on the roof, but you don't want to attach it to wood, because that lightning can strike it. If there's wood right below, then that lightning rod put right here can cause your house to burn down. So lightning storms can be very dangerous, but this is a good way to counteract that. And copper is so easy to find in the game that it's really not that big of a deal. We had a little fun trip down there. There's some copper right there. That's cool. Every so often you'll see there's slime that jump around right around here. So there's a slime chunk around here somewhere. I haven't seen any of them actually spawn, but there's definitely a slime chunk around somewhere for that reason. And then he also... Look away, look away. Hey, we got a pumpkin. Hi, pumpkin. Anyway, so he also got a horse and tamed the horse. It's a really good one. You can see it jumps real high, so he can actually jump in and out of this pen, and he goes relatively fast. I've seen faster horses, but the jump on this thing is amazing. And also, if you didn't know, this is kind of a neat trick as well. If you just put dirt around like this, if you get a lead, I mean, you can attach the lead to it and keep it so it can roam around. We're actually going to make a little barn for this thing, for this horse. I forget what he named it, but we're going to get a barn for this horse. But right here, it can't get out of this. So you can just pillar up to around. You can get in and out because the horse can jump really high. You can get it in and out by just jumping in and out. And it's starting to rain. Rain can be dangerous as well, even if it's not a thunderstorm. There's no sun, so technically mobs can survive. So it's a good tip to know when it comes to things like this. I'm also going to show you one other thing real quick here. So I'm going to jump down into my mine, and with the world being as low as it is, a couple things. First off, I have this mine. It literally goes all the way down to Bedrock. So to find diamond, the easiest, because basically diamond starts at level 16. And the middle number, so right now it says -55, that's what level you're on, starts at level 16, and you can get diamonds as far down as Bedrock, which is right here. You can't break through Bedrock. I mean, you can technically break through Bedrock, but not legitimately. But so -55 is one of the best levels to get diamonds on. Now, with that being said, I dug and dug and dug. When you're first starting out, you want to start by getting 5 diamonds as quick as you can. As you can see, I don't have any diamond armor on. I just have the metal, right? Iron armor. But you can also see here there is 3 diamonds just sitting here. Now, if I were to break one of these, and keep in mind you have to have iron or better to break this. If I were to break these, I would get 1 diamond each. 3 diamonds, and nice to have. I could get something from it. But with diamonds, because they are as rare as they are, you want to get Fortune 3 on a pickaxe before you do it. So I've stopped mining down here for now. Right now, like I said, I'm growing that sugar cane. You need I don't have it here. You need an enchanting table in order to enchant items. It doesn't have to be a diamond pickaxe, but that is the first thing I like to enchant. So you need an enchanting table. Now that enchanting table needs bookshelves around it in order to get the best that you can get. I'm going to point out real quick here, I've got this other mine. This is going to be my copper mine, which this side all goes right out into that cave. So this other side is where I'm going at the moment. These first two go right to the water on the other side. This one I haven't gotten that far yet, but I actually haven't found a lot of copper yet. They say the best level to get copper on is 47. And that's where I'm at. But I haven't had a lot of luck. But quite honestly, I think it's probably a lot easier to do that, to get copper, by going caving, which is finding an open cave and exploring in it, because again, copper is very abundant. Just in the world in general. I also, at the very bottom, oh, look at that. Look at that little zombie hanging out there. He doesn't want to move because, ooh, until he sees me, because as soon as he comes out here, it's light, he's going to burn. Ooh. Let me get my other sword. So this sword has knockback on it. A mob had dropped this. Knockback, when you hit something, it flies back. Ooh, another zombie, probably down here. Ooh, with gold armor on? And he's not going to drop any of it, of course. Alright, so... so I do need to get that. So one of the things I was going to say too earlier, which I don't know if I started the thought or not, but there is another really good reason to have tree farm. When you're first starting out, you can create coal for torches. It's actually charcoal. You can create coal for charcoal for torches by throwing wood into a furnace. Furnaces are really easy to get. It's just 8 cobblestone in a circle on the crafting table. But if you were to put if you put a full log in here, then it spits out a charcoal. That charcoal can be used just like coal, whether it's to power a furnace or to attach to a stick. To get 4 torches. You can also create a campfire with, I think this is how you do a campfire. No, okay. How do you do a campfire? Ah, logs at the bottom. Not, alright, so stick. Charcoal. Log. And you can do a campfire with that as well. Interestingly enough, if you break a campfire without Silk Touch, you get charcoal from it. But I'm actually going to go ahead and not create a campfire, but I don't fancy having a charcoal around because I do have plenty of regular coal, so I'm actually going to make a stack of 4 torches with that. But it's a really good tip. I think a lot of people kind of gloss over that fact in that, so good to know for a lot of people. And then I have my diamond pickaxe, and I have the enchanting table ready to go. Now I just need a good amount of books. And a good amount of books is, I believe, 44, 45. Because basically what you have to do is you have to, I'm going to go over here and kind of show you in dirt. This is another creeper pit. Sorry, Piggy. So say that, nope. Alright, so say this is the crafting table. You need to have bookshelves around it. Oh, not there. You need to have, and I'm actually going to put paths so nothing grows on the top. Alright, so say this is your crafting table, your enchanting table, sorry, right here in the center. Gives out a little bit of light, whatnot. So now you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 bookshelves. Now, this is a standard pattern, okay? You don't actually have to have this specific configuration, but the important thing is you have to have 15 bookshelves around the not around it, but around it, yes, but not necessarily in this pattern. So instead of this, you could take away, say, these 3, and instead put them here. Again, take away these 3 and put them here. And we'll say take away this 1 and put it here. And this would still work. It's 15 around it. A couple of important things to do, though, to make sure you don't do, though. Don't put anything in between. Even torches like this will cause the bookshelves that are between the enchanting table and the bookshelves to not happen. So you need, if you want your best enchantment, 15 bookshelves around the one here. Now each bookshelf takes 3 books in order to create it. So bookshelf is 3 books and 6 of 6 planks. Doesn't matter what type of wood, but 6 planks, 3 books. So with that being said, in order to get 15 bookshelves, you need 45 leather, because each book takes a leather. So 45 leather, and each book takes 3 pages and 1 leather. So look at this here. To make a, let's see, where are they? Here we are. I've got 3 leather paper already. To make paper, you need sugarcane. So 1 sugarcane turns into, well, 3 sugarcane turns into 3 paper. So 1 for 1, but you have to do 3 at a time. So I'm going to turn these 17 into 17 paper. Well, 15 paper, rather. Then, because I've got 17 paper, you need, where are my books? Where are my books? Here we go. So a book is 3 paper and 1 leather, so I can make, I don't know, 5, yeah, well, 5 books, it says right there. So make 5 books. That means I can make 1 bookshelf. So if I'm looking here, 1 bookshelf. See, 3 books, 6 planks. So I'll make my 1 bookshelf. Now, it's really important on bookshelves that you do not just place these down wherever, because unless you have a pickaxe or an axe or something that you can break this with that has silk touch, it'll just turn into a book or two, which does not help you if you just use 3 books to make it. So once we know where we're putting it, then we'll put them down. Also did run across 2 tridents from fighting some drowning in there. And honestly, I think that's about it. I'm going to stay on stream for a little bit until I'm done playing, actually. I'm going to play for about 20 more minutes, but right now I'm just going to be digging out my basement. The basement's going to be a storage room. So I'm not going to talk anymore. I'm actually going to probably, just in case, I'm going to go ahead and sign out. But I want to thank you all. This has been Brickwise. Make sure to subscribe to Brickwise on YouTube. Make sure to like the video and comment. And comment what you'd like to see. I know I don't do necessarily a lot of the building on the stream, on the channel, because I'm playing mostly with my son on here. But let me know what you'd like to see, and until next time, have a wonderful rest of your day. Goodbye.